Hi, everyone. Hi, Patrick.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome, everyone. Good
It's been a
afternoon.
while. It's been a while since our last live.
Yes.
Hi, Max. Hi, guys. Um, all right. So I think today market is closing now. Today we're gonna spend some time looking at some quick new developments that will be available very shortly in the membership, and then we're gonna look at the levels and then any question that you might have. But before we start, as always, let's take a look at the disclaimer for a few seconds. All right. How are you, Patrick?
I'm good. So market is closed. So we have tomorrow, Friday. We come to the weekend. So crazy week is
Yeah.
now going to the end soon.
Yeah. One more day.
One more day.
All right. Hi, Rajinder. Hi, Max. Okay, so very quick, guys. I think as early as next week, we are going to have a really exciting new development on the bot. It's still under testing, so we're finishing up, but I want to give you like a preview today. And essentially, what you'll be able to do is to download historical levels directly from the bot. So one of the questions that a lot of our users ask is like, okay, I can get the levels, but what if I want to like run some back testing, see how the levels have performed in the past? And this is exactly what we're going to do today. Look at some levels and look at how they've done in the past 2-3 days. But from the bot, what you can see here, now you can actually go back in time. We also added the timestamp here for our users to understand, okay, which level, what's the date of the levels. And then you'll also be able to do it on any of the different commands that we have. So SPX. So very quickly, you'll be able to get the latest level and then go back in time up to 5 days, and then basically access the historical data. So very exciting, small thing, but very, very easy for you to then go back in time and see how you've done for the week. Very easy to do. So today we're going to show you how we do that. Let's go back in our chart. And what we've done already, we have loaded up the last 3 days of both blind spots and Q levels, so gamma levels on some of the assets that we cover. So NQ, ES, gold, and crude oil, and Bitcoin too, we can show. But essentially, let's start from today. So today was kind of like an interesting move. I don't know if, Patrick, you want to make a comment here. We talked about it this morning, but this was kind of like a very interesting chart that we see here.
Yeah. So as I want to say in the last call, so the high wall level. So there's most of the time my money printing level and where we're getting the most reaction on. And it was really happened again. So when we see what was happened when we going through the high wall or we touching the high wall, we're getting 2 times the down move, and this is amazing. And this is something what I really like to see. This is where we can make money. So this is why I'm calling it personally my money printing level. And we can also see that we holding the range. So the range was the GEX4, the GEX1, and the high wall. And if we going to the 1 hour time frame, we can see it really clearly. And I want remember you, the levels giving you most of the time and history, looking to the left side to understand what the levels are telling you. And if you're looking to the left side, what we were not now doing, we see it always. Every time when we came to this level, the last few days, boom, we're getting the reaction to the downside. And this was happened. And this is one of the easiest trade what you can catch if you see something like this. And yeah, everyone who was trading with the levels, everyone who was following the steps, congratulations. And yeah, today was a perfect day where we can trade from level to level. It was working perfect. And think about between the levels, there's always be commercial and speculation. Institutionals will trade most of the time from zone to zone, from area to area, or from level to level, and that's it.
Yeah, and then we can add on top of that, also like after the level, we can also add our blind spots level here. So as you can see, we have like very big overlapping areas in here. So exactly around this area, and very big overlapping area around here. So big, support and resistance area right there.
Yeah, and in the morning call, I was also telling you when you was there, you know it, that you should be also map out the areas where we can have possible some reactions. So if you're looking to high wall level on the top, there are areas where you should be not going in and say you should be go long, because that's the trap zones. I call this the trap zones. And we were seeing this very, very clearly. And it's really powerful if you was map this out, that you don't get trapped so much that you say, okay, mate, now is a good time to go long. No, wait until we're going out of the trap zone and we see follow truth. And this was the same on the downside, and this was the same on the upside. And this is something connecting the dots, trust the levels, trust the process, and build a really good strategy. But most important, trade your A+ setup day by day, and become a successful trader at the end.
Yeah, and then if we then scroll back and let's take away these levels and let's go back one day. So from yesterday, we can add our level here. So here we have our range. The IVO level still a play also here. So we see basically strong reaction right here, but we also see like a strong move towards the downside, and we see obviously kind of like a ranging around the put support. If we then add the blind spots, again, other ways of confirming, big, cluster of levels right here. We have our blind spot 5 down here, and then we also have our blind spot 9 right here.
Yep.
And then let's go back to 2 days ago, 3 days ago. Let's look at the levels. Same picture. We have kind of like a ranging for the majority of the day, and then we have a big breakout of both the IVO level 0 DTE, and then we have a massive move to the downside, and then obviously the 1 day minimum kind of like acts as like a target area for the day, kind of like the price kind of closes right below that. But and it's important to know what the IVO level represents. So you're basically shifting from a positive to negative gamma environment. So it normally brings a lot of volatility. So as we can see here, we saw a massive move to the downside past this area here. And if we add our blind spots, we can confirm it here as well. Take away the drawings. You have some supporting areas here and some, supporting blind spots level over there as well.
Yeah, and for me, one of the golden nuggets what I can give you on the way is set your alerts on the high wall 0 DTE and high wall, no matter what assets you're looking for, what is on your watch list. If you're trading NQ, if you're trading ES, if you're trading the Russell, if you're trading crude oil, if you're trading gold, set your alerts on the high wall 0 DTE and high wall. You can do this very easily with our indicator. There's no problem. And then you get the information when you be there, and then wait for the reaction and trade the reaction. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah. And if you guys have questions, please paste them here. Let's go and move to gold. It's another interesting asset. So if we look at gold, first, let's plot the levels for today and our blind spot level for today. So all right. So here we see some, so very interesting rejection of kind of like the call resistance area in a couple of occasions right here, and kind of like, like some consolidation around this level here. And then we have some blind spots there as well. For gold, we have some interesting things. If we go back yesterday, let's plot the levels from yesterday and the blind spot from yesterday. This was a very interesting chart. We have a perfect bounce from the one-day minimum for the day, and we also have like kind of like some sort of like consolidation around this Jax3 level that is also like our blind spot level. So all the way down, we went all the way up from a big down move to a big up move right there.
Yeah, and if you was knowing this the day before, then you was knowing that this could be happened also today. So we was seeing the day before that we was reacted on these levels, and this was exactly the same game plan on today. Mm-hmm. So this is why you should be always having the history, what we will deliver you. You can now backtest, or you can now add the old levels and see where was reaction points, looking to the left side. And then map this out on your area, set your alerts, because most of the time, not always, but if you're in a ranging day, this will be happened again. And it was happened.
Yeah, then we can go on CL, so crude oil. Right, so what we saw today, it's a big upward move, so big, squeeze up from the one-day max all the way to the core resistance, 0 DTE, so very big move from today. The price is up 5%. Obviously, there's macro involved, there's like news, so there's a lot of things to consider if you're trading crude oil, but again, very big momentum. Let's look at yesterday. So if we take this out, put this in, this is the day from yesterday. So we saw obviously kind of like this area here around the core resistance, and then big support around the Jax2, very big support here.
Can you also please map out the day before? So not the levels, only map out. So this is exactly the same again. We see it again. So the day before, we was also rejecting on the call resistance, what was in the play on the call resistance and on the Jax2. So if you're looking to the left side, then you see also the reactions there. So they was already there. And if you see that we came down on the call resistance, a pro tip from my side, looking to the left side, what was happened before.
Yeah.
And we can go through every chance, and it's always the same game.
Yeah. And then we can also do similar activity on the Bitcoin future. So right here. So today was a very ranging day. This was yesterday. So this was kind of like trading in a range from Jax3 to all the way to Jax4 and down. And then this one was kind of like the day before right here. So you have bounce back of the one-day minimum, and then close lower for the day. And then you have all this area here as a support.
Yeah, that's a good tool. And also, if you backtest the data, if you plot this on your chart, like what Fabio is doing, look also how the 1-day min and how the 1-day max has changed. Where was it the day before? What is the change? Did we go more to the upside, or did we go now more to the downside? So
Yeah.
what has really happened with the 1-day max? And you can also go into the settings. You can only go in the settings and say, okay, I want only see the 1-day max and the 1-day min. And then maybe you can plot only the 1-day max and the 1-day min to see how the 1-day max and the 1-day min is changed. So that you get also a feeling from the market. What is the market telling you? Or you can do this with the call resistance. You can do this with everything. What do you really like?
Yeah, absolutely. So basically, yeah, this kind of like once this is deployed directly into the bot, you'll be able to very easy upload historical levels, test them out, see how they did. You know, also like if you want to go back in your week and see maybe like what have you done wrong, like maybe you want to revisit your plan and basically learn from maybe mistakes that you've done or things that you did well. That's going to be very easy to do that.
Yeah.
Okay. Let us know, guys, if you have questions. Please paste them in the chat. The other thing, obviously, that we now also have are our swing trading levels. So obviously, I think we talked about it before, but we're going to show you very, very quickly. So the swing trading model is a 5 days kind of model and a 20 days. So now basically not only you can get the charts, but you can also plot the levels. So in order to plot the levels, I can easily come into the bot and just look at maybe companies that are kind of interesting for me. Maybe there's earnings announcements. Maybe there's like swing trading that you're looking for. Just come into the bot and just type in your levels or your ticker. You can see the chart right here. If you want to learn more about the model, we also have we have a dedicated section here that can give you an idea of how the model works, and we can spend more time if you need. But we have all the videos, all the documentation, and then we can go into and request our swing levels. So we can have our tickers, and then again click here. Let's go back to our levels right here, and then simply type in the ticker, go back on our Tesla stock, now here we have our swing levels for the past 5 days. So very interesting here. What you want to monitor is the level, as the level decreased, as the level increased. So you want to see how this changes. You have the risk trigger, the lower band, and then you have the date. So 9/26, we still have the level at play. So this was the risk trigger of 9/26. We also have 10/01, 9/29 right here, and the latest one has gone down. So you kind of want to monitor how these have moved over time, and also how the lower band has moved over time. So these can become your areas, 5 days levels. So this can become your support areas, resistance areas, and also can be a trigger if the price moves in that direction throughout the week, throughout the days.
And also for us day traders who day trading, the swing trading levels is very useful, especially now. We are now on 240 on Tesla, but we see on 235 until 231, we have a bunch of swing trading levels to the downside. So we have going through this first. So, and this is a big resistance or a big support, depend on what you're looking for, short or long. So also be careful, plot your swing trading levels as a day trader also. It's not like that must be always on your chart, but take a look into this day by day before you start to know if there's something be ahead of you or is there something below of you. It's all about risk management. It's all about to protecting your capital. If you know there's a bunch of swing trading levels below you and you come near to this, and if you go short, the swing trading levels could be a good idea for taking partials. to don't lose any capital, for example. Or if you're thinking like you want go now long on 270, then you know, okay, maybe 272. It could be very crazy because we have there some bunch of swing trading levels ahead. So this is a good information for you. Swing trading levels are most of the time for swing traders, of course.
And then another thing I think, Patrick, that you can also use, so within the model, if you want to see how the swing model has performed over time, we also have our like a backtesting result here. So in this case, for example, if you look at the lower band, on 97% of the cases over 36 days, we had a success rate. Success rate means if the price in 5 days is going to be above the lower band. So in this case, our lower band today is 225.52. In 5 days' time, is the price of Tesla going to be above 225.52 or below? If it's above, we consider that as a success. So on 97% of the cases for over 37 days, the price closed always above this level. So as a swing trader, like right now, we are basically right very close to this level here. So if you are considering, a trade, or if you're considering using options, this can give you like an additional layer of protection or an additional insight if you want.
100%.
Yeah. All right, let's open up to some questions, guys. Or I don't know, Patrick, if you have any questions. You always have interesting questions.
Yeah, I have one question. So you was showing us the backtest level so that we can use it. Is this only available first for TradingView or also for the other platforms that they get this in his files?
So right now is just available for TradingView, but we are this will be available also on other platforms. So just to give you also some roadmap items, during Black Friday in November, at the end of November, we'll be introducing our intraday gamma levels that will be available for stocks, ETFs, and indices. And then we're also gonna introduce new integrations. So we are working with Quantower, Bookmap, obviously Sierra and Ninja are going to be live as well, and then we are working on another couple of partnerships. So the integration will be straight through via APIs. So for the user, basically, will be way simpler to actually integrate the data. So we're also working with TradingView on an alternative solution where the levels will be already pre-populated there. So stay tuned. We'll keep you posted. But basically, yes, the data will be available on all the platform as well.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's the key, because as a user, you want to be live in 30 seconds or less. So we're going to allow that and make it much easier to just have the levels plotted in the chart.
Amazing.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, let us know, guys, if you have any questions about the different models. This was a session designed to kind of give you an update of some very quick wins that we are working on, and also like showing you kind of like some back testing on how the levels perform throughout the week. So we're gonna keep doing that to show you like, okay, how can I rely on the levels? How good were they if I use them throughout the week? So you can get like a nice feel on how they work throughout the time.
Yep. And also, it's very valid to come into our Discord. If you not be there, go in and register, and then you get the invite for the Discord for MenthorQ. Because we're sharing with you sometimes also events who are only available on Zoom, but we share the links on our Discord. So like today, we have a nice session with the users. It was more interactive. It's available also for the free members, so everyone can join us. yeah, so take advantage of this if you want to learn more about how to trade with the levels, more about gamma levels, more about the options world, more about your trading ideas. So if you have any trading idea and you have some question about how you can bring MenthorQ into your trading idea, into your trading system, you can answer this in this question, or you can book calls with Fabio, you can book calls with me. So there's no worries. We will always helpful. Everything is in the Discord. Everything is for free. Not the levels, but the education, what we give you with the Zoom calls. Also, Fabio, we have the academy. Yeah, if you register, you can go also into our academy, where you have also free lessons. Of course, we have premium and basic lessons, but we have also some free lessons for you.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think I counted, we have about 230 lessons in the academy right now. So it's crazy.
Amazing, yeah.
Yeah.
And what lessons I'm personally, if I would be a free member, what lessons would be my favor? It's the 15 minutes before the bell, trade like a pro. In this 15 minutes, me and Fabio, we was giving so many gold nuggets, really crazy. And this was amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you obviously, very easy, create an account, just go on mentorq.com/free, and then you can access all of this and more. Yeah, all the tools that we have, all our guides, all our documentation are available for you. All right, let's answer. Raj, thank you for being with us again today. I think you were here this morning as well. You can plot swing levels from one asset to another to see correlation. Yes, absolutely. So if we go here, I can easily convert our Tesla levels, for example, to any other asset. So I can put them on NQ, and then I can just click OK, and then I just go on NQ, and now I will have my, let's see if I did it correctly. Yes. Okay, sorry. Let's do NDX. Okay.
Maybe you have refreshed the trading view.
Okay. Sorry, they were hidden. Yeah, so here you have the levels plotted from Tesla converted to the asset that you had here. So very easy to do. You can do it on any asset, any ticker that TradingView supports. Yeah, so it's very, very flexible. I think the indicator allows you really to great. Alex, yes. November, end of November, I think it's the 29th, is Black Friday. We will have intraday levels. And then all the levels will not only be available for you to view it, will be integrated into the trading platform. So like a month and a half away, we're almost there. Very excited about that. Should be a game changer again. And you'll be able to access, the end of day level, the intraday level, compare how the market is shifting throughout the day, and then obviously have better tools to make a decision especially when there is a volatile there, for sure. Thank you. Thank you so much, Alex.
Thank you, Alex.
All right. So first of all, if you are not familiar with our models, you can go to our website, click on products right here at the top, and then you can see all the different models. So here, for example, if you're a futures trader or a stock trader, you can see what products or what models apply to you, to your trading style or to your asset. we have skew, we have CTS model, we have a lot of different things. So by clicking on the document here, you can actually access all the different features, any documentation that you might find relevant here. So everything about, you know, gamma levels, delta hedging, and so on. Who can use this? So day traders, option traders, stock traders, swing traders, and then obviously you can get more information about it. We also have all our integration right here. So we are integrated right now with NinjaTrader, Sierra Chart, TradingView, and MetaTrader at the bottom right here. And then the integration is going to grow. So we're planning to launch another 3 to 4 integration by the end of the year, and then potentially explore more next year as well. If you have any questions on the models or any questions on the levels, please send us an email. You know, you can find us here. You can find us on Discord. Send us an email on Discord. And again, if you are not part of the community, join for free and get access to all the tools. So the Discord, our academy, our guides, and all of that. All right. I think, yeah, I think this was a good one. Thank you, Patrick, again. And then tomorrow is the last day, capital preservation, and then we'll see each other on Monday and next week.
Yep. Have a good one.
Bye-bye. Bye, guys.
Bye.